Hello, comic book fans, and welcome back to another episode of Comic Book Thursdays. Today, I've got an interesting one for you. Batman's Killing Joke. It's a really good story. I really enjoyed it. I just recently read it. It's been out since 1988, though, so I was a little behind. But I really enjoyed this comic book. It was really good. It's a really good Batman story. And so let me tell you a little bit about it. I'm not going to spoil everything like I've done with the other Comic Book Thursdays, but essentially what you need to know about this comic book is it's a Joker story. It's all about Joker and his past and what's going on. It's a current, like, what's he doing, but it also goes back and tells some of his past. So it opens up with Batman looking for the Joker, and so Batman's looking for the Joker throughout this whole entire comic book. And the Joker is planning something. He's just bought an amusement park, and this is the only spoiler I'm going to say because this is the only thing I knew going into this already. So if you haven't read The Killing Joke and you don't want any of it spoiled, so this is your spoiler warning. Um, he shoots Barbara Gordon and paralyzes her in this. That was something I knew going into this. I knew this was that issue when Barbara Gordon essentially becomes Oracle because she's no longer Batgirl. So with that being said, spoiler over. Um, the Joker buys the amusement park and he's going to try and turn Gordon, like turning into essentially another version of himself, to prove to Batman that no matter what he does, if somebody has a bad day, they're going to eventually end up like him, even a good man like Gordon. And it's a really good story. A lot of monologue from just the Joker, just him talking, trying to warp Gordon's mind. And the artwork is just great. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of artwork here. Here, right here. For something coming out of 1988, I didn't expect this kind of artwork. So there is that for you guys. Um, so yeah, that is The Killing Joke, essentially. And at the end of this, there is an afterwards. Sometimes writers will come back and they'll do an afterwards for a special edition of their book. And Alan Moore did do an afterwards. So it's really, really good. Introduced by Tim Sale. I don't know. I'm not sure who wrote. No, Brian Boldlin. Brian Boldlin did the afterwards. So, and that's a little interesting. It's a few pages long. I'm not going to show anything of that either. Or I can show this real quick. That shows nothing. But here's some of the afterwards, the first few pages. And it's really good. I really liked it. Like I said, I was a little late to reading this. Oh, sorry, reading this one. And I really enjoyed it. So, with that being said, I give Batman's The Killing Joke a 5 out of 5. It's a really good Batman story. I really liked it. I can't say that enough. That doesn't even describe the right meaning of how I feel towards this book. It's really good. On the front, there's a little quote here. It says, "I loved The Killing Joke. It's my favorite. It's the first comic I ever loved," and that was by Tim Burton. Um, Easily the greatest Joker story ever told, Batman the Killing Joke is also one of Alan Moore's finest works. If you've read it before, go back and read it again. You owe it to yourself. IGN.com. A genuinely chilling portrayal of Batman's greatest foe. Book list. And it is. It's a really creepy portrayal of the Joker. It's kind of like the portrayal of the Nolan Batman. He's really dark in this book, and I really liked it. Really good. Again, I keep saying that. Like I said, 5 out of 5. If you're a Batman fan or a comic book fan in general, read this book. It is really good. I picked it up for like $20, I think, at the comic book store. It's probably cheaper than that. You could probably get an ebook of it for like $2 or something. I don't know. Ebook stuff is ridiculously not expensive. So check it out. It's really good. I really recommend it. And I'll see you guys on the next Comic Book Thursdays.